I know what adoption means. It's when your birth parents couldn't look after you, so you've got your foster parents and you've got a helper, and she took me to my mum and dad, and it was right mum and dad.
We were matched with Lily, and then the social worker thought Lily would get on better with a little brother, which is quite right, because most of Lily's school friends are actually boys.
And it was very skillful, the matching process by the social services to us. And as it turns out, they were, bang on. They made a very good decision on our behalf. There's no difference. They are our children. I mean, the fact that they're adopted, I don't think it makes much odds to us, really. If it crops up in conversation, they're very confident to speak to people about it. We are very confident to speak to people about it.
Other people should adopt because it's the most wonderful experience on the planet. And when you see the numbers of children out there looking for families, looking for homes, it's just wrong not to go for it because it's just wonderful. It's brilliant.
It's without doubt the greatest experience of our lives, I think. And the payback is so much better than all the effort that you'll go through. There are times when it's tough, but everything is worth it at the end of the day. It's gorgeous. It's good fun being a family.
Adoption is a way of creating new, loving families. In Scotland, one of the main groups of children that wait longest to be adopted are sibling groups, especially groups of 3 or more children who need to stay together. One couple who decided to adopt siblings haven't looked back since.
Adoption seemed a very natural progression from, obviously the infertility that we were experiencing and the fact, the realisation we probably weren't going to have our own children. Adoption was an easy step to lead into.
For some adopted children, full, half and step siblings provide comfort and reassurance, as well as a crucial means of learning who they are. For the siblings that want to be adopted together, finding adoptive parents can be hard. Christine and David adopted siblings Sienna, Robbie and Ellie when they were 2, 3 and 5 years old.
I think the fact that they are a unit themselves is a huge advantage both for them and for us.
No, I'd agree with that. I think they're a very strong unit.
I think it was good that we were adopted together because it means we weren't split up and we've got some sort of close family.
Don't split a sibling group up. They may find it harder to get through all the changes and they may find it harder to talk about being adopted.
I think bringing a sibling group into our life has brought immeasurable satisfaction, fulfilment and love. Where you have one child and where you get unconditional love back from one child, that is quite an amazing emotion. Just imagine that times 3. And I really do feel that Dave and I have been phenomenally blessed.
Doing anything worthwhile often takes perseverance, patience and a strong motivation to achieve your dream. Amanda and David are a couple who have demonstrated these qualities throughout their ambition to adopt. The couple were open to adopting a sibling group or a disabled child. Nearly 12 months after being approved for adoption, news arrived about a possible match, a little girl, Olivia.
The match was perfect.
It was. The first meeting with Olivia was just really...
I burst out crying,
yeah.
And it was just perfect. She was gorgeous, she was absolutely tiny, and she took my hand and took me out into the garden. She didn't like being held, and I was terrified of holding her, remember.
Olivia was born with fetal alcohol syndrome, which is caused by heavy drinking throughout pregnancy. Adoption is a lifelong commitment and can be challenging, but it's also uniquely rewarding with some unexpected surprises.
Well done. She made me lose about 2 stone because she's so hyper. You lost lots of weight as well.
I lost lots of weight as well.
She gives you love, happiness, joy.
She's a bundle of fun.
She is. She's
really
hilarious. She's actually got a very good sense of humour for a wee 5-year-old. I love going out with her. She's fun.
Yeah.
Brought a lot of happiness.
Sit down.
The day the social worker came to tell us about Nathan, I nearly had a heart attack, didn't I?
Yeah.
I think I just kept saying, it's a baby, it's a baby. And that was it.
Yeah. I just started crying.
Children with disabilities or complex needs are among those that wait longer to be adopted. The British Association for Adoption and Fostering believe that every child deserves a family. Could you be part of that?
Once you start the process, you really have to keep going.
Don't bottle things up because it is hard going and you will get very emotional, and don't give up because there's lots of children out there needing families.
You could go through life thinking, what if? You don't need to own your own home or be employed. You can be married, unmarried or single, straight or gay, and you don't need to be under 40. Don't rule yourself out, rule yourself in.